Neighbors say Valentine's Day arrived early this year in their Arlington neighborhood when they say a young couple engaged in private affairs in a car along the street multiple times, and they'd like it to stop.
A few weeks ago, I was working in the garden out front of our house, and I found a condom laying just off the sidewalk. Then more started to appear.
Katrina Metzler said the typically quiet 4th Street South had turned into a lover's lane.
It worried my husband enough that he decided to buy a Ring camera just to make sure that there wasn't anything unsavory going on. Didn't want anybody peeking in the windows or anything like that.
Since we were finding them right here in front of the house, I placed it right there on the wall.
Days later, her husband Scott said the camera caught the suspects, who neighbors think is a young couple. Arlington police confirmed they got a call about it. Scott said he later confronted the young man in the video on his own.
There's an elementary school right in back of us, so it's not a good place for the kids to be to be doing this.
Carlin Springs Elementary is right behind those trees.
I'm not interested in the kids getting in any trouble. Maybe just picking up after themselves and finding a new spot. Maybe somewhere more private.
In Arlington, Jess Arnold, WUSA 9.